Good morning. Morning, morning. Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. How we all doing today? Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing this morning? Good morning, Sophia. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, I could be better. Oh, United States falling apart. Everybody just not getting along. And then you got people, you know, Calic is a very, we're a very small town, and they're gonna have a rally here today. Yeah. I mean, I can see that everybody's upset with how ICE is, you know, conducting their business, but things have like literally got out of hand. That's very true. Things have happened, and I can see us, the people, we're upset. We have every right to be upset because a American woman had her life taken, and us as Americans, we have a voice. But does that give us the right to destroy other people's homes? Does that give us the right to destroy property? Does it even give us the right to harm others? I mean, some may not agree with what I'm saying. Some may agree, but that doesn't mean. I'm saying some may that you have to destroy cities upon cities upon cities. You know, I'm white, you're white, Lex, you're a different color, but you know what? We're okay. So Lex, she's black, okay? We're white, but we're human. We love each other. We're supposed to love each other. Not just be like, oh, well, here's this and here's that, and, having a debate, Lex. You know, some may find ice, you know, not friendly. I am talking about what's going on with the United States and how our state is just falling apart and how others are fighting with others. And we're sitting here just destroying property. You know, some may be black, some may be white. You know what? And some might be purple, some may be orange, some may be green. But we all have the same common goal. Why would we? This is like we're destroying our own city. Exactly. We do. We bleed. We bleed the same color. Like, I know it's maybe early for you, honey, but I might bring you up, and maybe you can whatever you whatever you feel like saying, let it out. Okay. Oh, okay. I apologize, Lex. But okay, what I'm about to say, guys, and stop me if I'm wrong. Okay, we bleed the same. We work at different companies, different businesses. We open our own business. We have employees. We have managers. We have family, and we have kids to feed. But does it really stop us from being good citizens? Does that even Like, we all bleed the same. Why can't we just support one another? Aren't we supposed to say, home of the brave, home of the free? Justice for all? Whatever happened to that? We're supposed to be united. That's what we call our state, United States of America. Like, isn't that what we're supposed to do as Americans? Us as Americans have voices. Why do we have the right to destroy property? Why do we have the rights to harm agencies? How come that we have. We're not supposed to be harming these guys. We get it. We're upset. But that doesn't mean we have to harm them. We all want the same thing. We want them gone. I have a 3-year-old daughter. I still have to feed. I have to put food on my table for her to eat. I have to wake up every morning to make sure that she gets food. We all have kids. We're parents. We're supposed to be showing them the right way, not the wrong. Aren't we supposed to teach our kids hatred is not the way to go? Hatred isn't going to get us anywhere. Hatred towards these feds are not going to get us anywhere. But what the feds are doing are the exact same thing. They're harming us, the civilians. We're supposed to be bleeding the same color. Seriously, what would you guys like to see done? Would you guys want to see, ICE be, out of your guys' state? Like, if you were in Minnesota's choose. Would you want them out, or do you want them to continue to harm us? Because again, we bleed the same color. I love my people. Okay? I love my people. Us as Americans have rules. My brothers took an oath to defend this country from foreign and domestics. Me, on the other note, I'm just a civilian. Like, seriously, wouldn't y'all want the same? We all bleed the same color. What would you guys like to see done? Okay, us as Americans, we have a voice. Do you guys want them to continue their operations in Minnesota, or do you just want them out? Because I sure as hell would like to see the feds leave. Leave us Americans alone. See, that's the thing. Every time that I put my 2 cents in, people leave. I don't understand it. How is it that why? Why is it every time that I say something, you guys end up leaving? I mean, I get it. I'm not obnoxious. I get it. I just don't like anybody arguing or over something that's ridiculous. Us as Americans, we have rules. I don't know. I don't know who wants on the panel. I mean, y'all are more welcome to come on the panel. I don't have a problem with that. Hi, Sophia. Would you like to come on the panel this morning? Just so the way you, and iffy. Would you like to come on the panel this morning, or are you busy? Okay. Oh, I'm putting my 2 cents in about us as Americans. Like seriously, who would like to see us Americans happy again? Yeah, but I'm saying, would you rather? Okay, would you rather have ICE targeting us Americans plus illegals or legal people? Like, we're all Americans, aren't we? And people can say he's not spitting facts, he's just making things up. But I'm not. I'm actually spitting facts. Wouldn't you guys want the same thing? Is for ICE to leave your state and let our kids go back to school? Please show hands if that's what you guys want too. How many people want to see ICE leave? I should not be in Minnesota. And now we're having flipping our National Guard in that state. For what? We're killing our own people. Isn't that what us people are for? Is to speak? That isn't that why we have the freedom of speech? Yeah, but would you rather have ICE in your state and killing our own civilians and harming us people? Or would you rather see them go? I mean, for good morning, Lash. Sorry, I didn't see your comment, honey. Does anybody want to come on the panel and speak their mind? Yeah, but didn't you hear the governor? They don't want ICE in their state. And I highly, highly agree. Okay, Lash. I highly agree with the governor. Even though because the governor wants to run his town how he sees fit. Mm-hmm. I can tell you personally that I don't live in that state, but they got kids. These people have family. Well, again, that's your right as an American. That is your opinion. Me, on the other note, I'd rather see ICE leave and not go back to that city. Leave us Americans alone. Don't matter if you're legal or not. Because it don't matter if you're legal or illegal. We're all human. Yeah, I get that. But they don't need to be killing us civilians. They already killed one white woman. How many more people do they need to kill to be satisfied? Look, I get it. ICE, those people, well, again, it doesn't matter if they're legal or illegal. They have family here. Or maybe they wanted to get away from Mexico because of the cartel. Well, again, that is your right as an American, but my opinion stands. I feel like everybody has the rights to be in here. You know, that's why there's a rally here in my hometown. Because we as Americans have voices, and my hometown are using their voice. Ma'am, that is your opinion. We can sit here and we can debate and disagree and say things towards one another, but that ain't gonna help. Well, that again, that is your right. But my right as an American stands. My opinion, my belief. Again, I don't need to study it. We're all human. We have rights. Period. We have kids. We need to feed them.
Can you hear me, Trust?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right, good morning. So
Good
I have a
morning.
question. So if you had a good job, okay, and you worked, say, at Chrysler for 30 years, okay, and an illegal, okay, was going to take your job from you, okay, how would you feel then?
Honestly, angry.
What's that?
I would feel angry if he took my job.
Okay, and why? There would be several reasons. Because he
I
shouldn't
mean,
even be here in the first place to even attempt to take your job.
you do have a point.
They need to go
Again,
back where they came from.
like I said, if he took my job, I would have been pissed because then he would be taking food off my child's table.
Yep. This is the problem, Trust. They're here taking the American people's jobs, causing problems. Do you understand? This is why ICE is here. Because the mayor and the governors of the towns and shit, they're not doing their job. There is so much corruption in this country, it's sickening. Look at that truck driver, for instance. Do you know he is not the only one? That there should open the American people's eyes. Just that situation alone. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go Google it, and then you'll have a different opinion. I would hope so.
All I feel is like everybody has their opinions, but again, both you and the other person have, how can I say this without getting anybody else pissed off?
Well, you know what?
You're
Everybody, like you
spitting
said,
facts at this point.
it's not facts, Trust, so stop saying that. It's not facts. The fact of the matter is they're illegal and they belong out of the American soil. Period. So that's the facts. They don't belong here. They
Okay,
need
well,
to they need to go back, period. Go Google, Trust. Go Google the truck driver.
I mean,
Think the same way about what? They don't
Sunshine,
belong there.
hold on. Sunshine, I requested you what? We could have this debate all morning.
Then do it legally. If I had to fleece from the American soil, which would never happen, first of all, people really need to really look into things instead of focusing their minds on, oh, ICE is here, ICE is here, ICE is here. And you know what? It's called a peaceful protest, okay? And these people are not peacefully protesting.
No, because they're pissed off, and they have every
So
right to be
what does
pissed
that?
off.
That's right. It's called a peaceful protest. Well, you know what? When you're out there throwing shit and trying to harm a police officer, do you understand? What do you
Well, okay,
expect? Would
well,
you stand there and let somebody harm you, Trust?
hold on.
Whether you had a badge or not.
No,
Would
I
you
would not
stand
want
there?
them to harm me, but they
What would you
have.
do, Trust? So listen, the ICE people are American people. They are hired to do a job. And the job is to protect the American people, the American soil. Yet she did. She should have never moved her vehicle when she was told to stop. She was protesting. That's the whole reason. Look into the history of her and then come back and say something. And I sure love how you people are protecting a child abuser. She wasn't a good person from the very beginning. So before you start spitting off at the mouth, you need to do some research and then come back and talk to me.
I mean, I see your point, but at the same time, I can see where my person here, she has her own opinion, and that's why this is. It's called a debate. But when there's too
There,
many things, cities being burnt down, police officers being harmed, American being harmed, then that is when it's come push to
who's
shove.
doing that, Trust? Who's doing that? Who's burning down the cities? Who's burning? It's sure the fuck is not the American people. That is the good American people. Do you understand? There's evil in everywhere, and there's evil in everybody. Do you understand? Okay, but when you have the majority out here doing this shit, okay, it's not normal. And if you look into that history of the people that's doing it, they were paid to do that. They were
So,
paid to do what they're doing.
so are you saying it's okay for them to burn down their own city and harm their own people? And you know, a white American woman was shot and killed. There should have been another way to handle it.
When you have a vehicle, okay, that you saw where the police officers was standing, correct, Trust? Okay,
Correct.
right? Everybody's saying he should have moved out of the way. He shouldn't have been in front of the vehicle. Okay, you understand? But was it okay that she attempted? She attempted murder on him for trying to hit him with the car from trying to flee the scene. That's the facts.
Well, here's where we're going to disagree to maybe arguing, but I've seen it both angle. The officer should have never been in front of that vehicle. Period.
He
He
was
should have
there to
just.
do his job.
I understand that,
Okay.
but again, he should have never been in front of that vehicle. If he was, again, the woman should have never fled, or at least tried to, and this would have never happened. But then again,
There you go. You just answered your own question. This could have been avoided if she only would have listened. Trust, it's anywhere. I don't care who you are. If you get pulled over by the popo, are you gonna try to flee? What's gonna happen to you, Trust?
I mean, I would have
Take
probably been
away that it
arrested.
was an officer and she was there protesting in the first place. Okay? You understand?
Yeah, but what I'm telling you is that there should have been another way to handle it. She should have never been killed for at
Well,
least trying to flee.
she should have never tried to run him over. She should have never moved her vehicle.
Again, you're not wrong. She should have never moved her vehicle. She should have just stayed put and let the officer do his deducting his business. But when you're in a heated of the moment and you just want to get the fuck out of there, are you gonna want to stay there and get harmed by these people? Or are you just going to just flee? Because at this point, eh, everybody's got their own facts and their own opinions, and that is what we are as Americans.
Well, like I said, I look at it, I have my opinion. You understand? And she should have never moved the vehicle in the first place.
You're right.
So, bad things happen when you do bad things. Period. And in that situation, that's exactly what happened.
You ain't wrong, Mama C. You ain't wrong. I have two brothers that are in the Navy.
And you know
They
what, Mama
sworn
C? You're
an
right.
oath.
A peaceful protest, not out here causing havoc and throwing shit and all kinds of shit. That's right. Us as American people have that right to peacefully protest. And that's not what was going on. I think all you people that are trying to protect this woman and say this and this and this, you understand? I think you need to do a little research on her and why she was there in the beginning, in the first place.
Stronger than you know it. You are right that this is the first video that you come across when you wake up.
Yes, she was. She was doing all that. She was paid to do that. I can tell you haven't did no research is out here spouting off at the mouth of your opinion of what you saw and think that happened. Well, I think you need to do some research because you sound stupid.
But again, us as Americans should not be burning down our own cities because of the situation.
Them people are paid to do that, Trust. Them people are paid to go out here and run havoc. Do you understand? They're paid.
I can understand that. I really
Okay.
can.
And you know what? And then people that are getting paid know exactly the consequences of what is going to happen. If I told you to go out here and commit some murder, before you do it, you know what would happen if you get caught, correct, Trust? It's
Correct.
no different.
But what I'm saying is, again, you're right on certain items that you have named off. She should have never moved that car. She should have never tried to flee, and she wouldn't have been killed. But when she was killed, that is when the peaceful protest became more than just a protest.
They was never peacefully protesting from the very beginning. Good morning,
But
Char.
would you would you stop for a border patrol? They don't. Okay, how can I put this in a way that everybody can understand the thing that I'm trying to say? If if they are looking for illegals to get the illegals out of here, would you want to stop for the border patrol on your own streets? Or would you rather have them just be border patrol? That is what is on their vehicles.
Stop,
Border
Trust. If you're out
patrol.
here minding your business and not interfering in their job of what they're there to do, you ain't got a problem. Period. That's all there is to that. There is no other. No other. You leave them people alone and let them do their job, and you won't have a problem.
You are right on that.
It's
You
okay. So what you just said makes no sense. If you go and you do your business and handle your business and you know you're legal and you leave them people alone, you won't have a problem.
but it says on their vehicle, border patrol.
So I don't care what that vehicle says.
They don't
Who
have
cares?
the authority to pull you over on your own streets.
Oh my Lord, have mercy, sunshine. You need to really, really go and do some research because you know what? Even the people that are for ICE or that is against ICE know that this lady was not a good person. So you please, please, I'm trying to save your dignity of getting up here and embarrassing yourself. You need to really go do some research.
I'm sorry, I had to. Uh,
Okay, for starters, I don't know where the person went that was just up in your box. Anyways, Sunshine, she's not saying that Trust needs to go do his research. She's saying that you need to go do your research. Just to elaborate that. And then just to elaborate something else for everybody. Everybody else is in the wrong. Everybody's in the wrong. Not just one individual. Everybody's in the wrong. Okay. Okay. Anyways, good morning. I'm soaking my foot because my foot is swollen.
what are you doing, Char?
My foot is inside of the water because my foot. So I woke up this morning and the house is cold yet again, lovely, and my foot is like really, or my whole leg is really tight and hurts really bad. So I put it in water, which typically helps, but in the same exact breath, it's not. I need to go get my medication, but I haven't made it to the opposite Walmart.
Mama, see, you're not wrong on that part. The governor did lie, or the government lied about him fighting for his life in the hospital.
I don't think I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna put it this way, okay? I'm 26 years old, and when I was like, I think I was like 11, 10, 11. No, because I wasn't with my grandma at that time. So I would have had to been moving with my mom when I was 11 to 12. So maybe like 13 or 14, I think, is when I started really like getting into conversations with my grandma about like politics in the world and blah, 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 blah. And the one thing that I never understood is why nobody can fucking get along. Like, I understand why a lot of people don't want certain people over here, like the people foreign or however you say the name, because like they were getting our government was giving them money, and it was like somebody named a number yesterday, and I can't even think of the number. But like our government was giving them money and giving them housing and giving them pretty much everything. Like they got everything handed to them on a silver fucking platter, and then you got the tribe people, who the tribe people they get money and just for being a part of the tribe, but like American people don't get anything. Like I don't get anything for graduating high school. I want some free money. I mean, we got free money back in COVID days, but it wasn't that much. And then everything decided to rise up.
Sunshine.
Hello. How are you this morning? No, the only thing
I'm
I'm
just
saying is what if we Americans had a hard ass life over here like the Mexicans do over there, and we had to flee to their country? Then how would we feel about that? Same difference, right? There's a lot of reasons why they come over here, and they don't take our jobs. Hell, they work from fucking dusk till dawn. Most of them I know work their damn asses off for a little bit of nothing. So that's the way I feel about it. I mean, it's true. Who are they hurting? Who are they hurting? Why are you so worried about it? Like, I don't get it. Then, like
I
she
mean,
just said, why can't everybody just fucking get along? Jesus God.
I get. I'm not saying that. Okay, Mama, see, I'm not saying that every single person is you know
Oh, I know.
um
I know you're not.
what's the word that I'm saying? What I'm trying to say. Okay, let me say it this way, okay? So, kind of back just like how Sunshine said. They don't have, like, yeah, when they come here, like, our money is completely different. So, the one thing that I did not know about the world is that, like, and I honestly didn't know it until, like, a year ago. It was, like, I think 2024, when I found Canadian money inside of a hotel or inside of one of the rooms that I was cleaning for the college students. And I kind of looked at the money weird and I was like, oh my gosh, like this kind of looks cool. I thought it was fake. I'll be for real. I thought it was fake. Yeah, no, it was not fake. It was real. But the $20 was only worth like $18. So they make less than what we do for starters. Then you got like the health their health stuff and all that other stuff. Like our stuff is different than where it is there. So yes, they're obviously going to want to come here because we make more. We have more of a what our government says this is a freedom, but I don't see where we have freedom of speeching because our government and the system is corrupted here in America. Like I mean that's just on my opinion, but remember, everybody has their own opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to disagree with me. You are you. I am me. I go to bed the same exact way I go to bed every single day. Even if I don't like your opinion. Say that me and Sunshine get into an argument while we're up here. Guess what? I'm still gonna have sweet dreams about donuts and Twinkies tonight. Yep.
Hey,
Anyways, so going on from that.
how's your house coming along?
Oh my god, girl. Oh my god.
Was it
Okay,
a bigger
so
project than you thought?
I okay, so
It's gonna look good when you get done.
I really wanted to do a video on it, homie, but then I
Yeah.
started peeling the wall because
I seen
somebody
you peeling wallpaper yesterday.
we won't mention any names, Mr. Trust Paranormal Talk, fell asleep while we were on it live.
I
That's
seen
true.
that. I was
And
still in here and there was only two people in here.
yeah, there's one wall that's perfectly fine that I could take some paint and go flip flop with the paint, but
Yeah.
there's another wall that has nothing but black stuff behind it, which, from my
Yeah.
understanding, is what everybody's saying is mold, but it's not mold, so I don't know. I can't.
No, it didn't look like mold. No.
I'm
Okay,
like,
but what I'm about to say, it's gonna piss off a lot of fucking people, which I don't give a flying
Oh
your
boy.
opinion is
fucking
your
fuck.
opinion. Their opinion is their opinion.
Yep.
These Minnesota people, they don't need to be burning down their own fucking city because of ICE. ICE should have never been there in the fucking first place.
I
They
should
should.
go fuck herself anyway.
You know the reason why they're trying to get. You know the reason why they're trying to get a lot of why ICE is here, right?
Mm, I mean,
Because when they were allowing the illegals to come over to America, there was a lot of women getting essayed or people there was more problems coming with them being here than when they weren't being here. Then yet again, all of the arguments, some of the arguments came from the fact that they were allowed to have a free housing, they were getting paid to live here, and it irritated a lot of people. I mean, fuck, it would irritate me if I lived inside of a house and the government was paying the person who was living there, and then they were having people being homed inside of the, from my understandings, having people homed in American housing while the Americans had to pay full price. These people were just living here for free and getting paid for it. I mean, that would piss off anybody because as they came here, all of our stuff became expensive. The $20 meals no longer were $20 meals. They're now freaking $50 meals. Something that I used to be able to make off of like $5 to be able to just go for me and my husband is now no longer something that I can get just for me and my husband as a $5 meal. It is now freaking, I think it's okay. When I used to do it, it was $25 for starters. It was the chicken, it was mayo, cheese, apples, and peppers. Mix it all together and you put it on a freaking tortilla shell. It was like $25 to make. It was really good, so on and so forth. Now, just to be able to purchase all that, I have to have $40 to be able to make that.
yeah, crazy.
So, and then you used to be able to have you used to be able to get stuff for like people who only had homes of one. Now it's really hard to find stuff that's home for one because it everything went up.
Yeah, but I don't think it has anything to do with the illegals coming over here.
No, that part came from the fact that our government was losing money because they were giving they were just handing out money
Yeah.
like people
When did
hand
they
out
give out free
condoms.
money? I don't remember that.
This was, oh,
Like, you talking
I
about
want
like
to say
the
the beginning
stimulus?
of, no,
Oh.
no, they had illegals coming over to America and they were giving them free housings to the point where I think it was in New York, they closed down a major hotel, a five-star hotel, and was allowing them in there. There was one lady who went to go walk over by the hotel, and they had armed guards standing outside of the hotel and said that American people weren't allowed inside of the hotel. And
Hmm.
then, from my understanding, they were getting. I think the person. Don't quote me. You'll have to do your own little Google thingamajigana. I think the person on the panel yesterday was saying that they were getting like 25 something, like 2,500 something a month.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
like,
I don't think that's true.
No, me neither. And the only reason why I'm going to say that is
Hey.
because do you really think the person who owned that building, now come on, the government didn't own a 5-star hotel.
No, absolutely
Okay,
not.
so that's not
Hell,
true.
the
That can't
illegals may have come over here and bought it themselves.
Well, that's what I'm
exactly.
saying. I mean, if they were bought
Yeah.
out, I mean, if I was getting $2,500
I've
for
never seen anybody get $25
No.
a month.
Listen, I'm from Detroit. All
Yeah.
right, that's where I'm from. And I can tell you this, I lived right next to Arabic City when I was growing up. It was nothing but Arabics
Yeah.
in Dearborn Heights, okay?
Mhm.
Nothing but.
Mhm.
Okay. They did, I will say, I had friends who were Lebanese. They did say that their family did get money when they got here
Mhm.
and they didn't have to pay it back, but they had to have a business started up within 6 months of
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And what
That
they
makes sense.
do, yep, and what they do is once they get their house and everything, they get settled, and then after 5 years, you can rent your house out. So what they do is then by then they're set. They
Mhm.
have another house, right?
Yeah.
They move into the other house. They rent that house out to their family member that they just brought over
Mhm.
from their country,
Yeah.
okay, to help them get on their feet. All right. And
Mhm.
that's how they were doing it.
Yeah. They come over here and they do. They open up businesses,
They do. The
and people don't
Cubans
like
here in
it.
Florida, and I know a lot of Cubans here in Florida that come over here that came over here illegally. They're
Mhm.
legal now, but they came over illegally
Yeah.
originally.
Mhm.
They have in a 2-bedroom apartment, they have like 10 of them living together to pay the bills.
Yeah.
That's how they can get away with working so cheap. And let
Yeah.
me tell you something. They can outwork anyone
Yeah.
of these
They
people
work
that
from
live
dusk till
born and raised
dawn.
down here. Yes,
I've
they
dated
do.
Mexicans before. I
Absolutely
know.
nonstop. Yep,
Yeah.
they sure
They
do.
work their ass off.
And
Yeah.
and they only get half of the pay. But when
Yeah.
you have 10 people in a
Mhm.
2-bedroom apartment,
Yeah.
think and all you're eating is rice, beans and tortillas, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my 2 cents in,
Mhm.
and the lady that I had up on my panel this morning telling me that I
Mhm.
was embarrassing myself this morning.
No, she
Yeah.
wasn't telling you that you were embarrassing yourself.
Yeah.
She was
She said
telling
that.
somebody else they
She
were.
did say that. She
No, she
absolutely
said Trust was
100% did say
embarrassing
that.
himself. That's
And
what she
she
said.
said the chat was embarrassing themselves. So
Yeah.
yes, she was.
Anyway, what were you saying, Trust? Sorry. Shit.
No, don't apologize. No, it everybody's got their own opinions, but
Mhm.
you
Oh God,
know,
I got a headache. Ooh.
I didn't think it would get this bad with the debate that we're having with other people, but
That's when it gets really bad when you just change the subject. What? Why are you being
It's
so
too
difficult
early
about
to
this
be
morning?
building a new bed.
Who the heck is building a
I
new
don't
bed
know who
this
said
early?
that.
Oh my.
Why are you
And
building a new bed? My dog's not gonna like me.
I mean, I don't know what that means really. I guess it means something. I'm slow and I'm blonde too. So
What? Can I get you food? Would you like to eat today?
who you talking to? Your doggy?
Yes. She is
Oh,
not liking me today. Hold up, I'll show
oh,
you her.
you need a
all I'm
new
gonna
one.
say is,
Oh,
hold on. All I'm gonna say is
Like,
for the person that said that I was embarrassing myself, I
mm-hmm.
have my own opinions, ma'am. My
Yeah,
own opinions,
just
my
giving
own
you water.
beliefs.
Like this dog. See, there's the demolish man.
You do, and you're allowed your own opinion. We all are.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
But every time that I say my own opinion, it everything gets backlashed. So
Well,
Well, that's
yeah,
because
honey,
they don't like
well,
especially
the
when
yeah,
you
fact.
listen, when you talk politics, that's why I don't do it usually because of that
I
reason
know.
right there.
Yeah,
Not only that, you're gonna get a lot of backlash from the people
Mhm.
who thought that they were right on a situation and don't know how to be like, oh, I guess I was wrong.
yeah,
All
Mhm.
yeah,
right, let's move on. They're like, oh,
yeah,
well, no, I'm right on this. I
yeah.
know I'm right
Right.
on this.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Do
Yeah.
you read?
Yeah. Hate to admit they're wrong. Because I just went, that lady that was on here earlier too said that the lady that got killed in Minneapolis or whatever was a child abuser and blah, blah, blah. No. She was in college, had a very good education, blah, blah, blah. No. I mean, come
See,
on.
Just, I'm going to point something to you with these
Somebody's
ladies.
And
cat.
at this point, they're going to say anything.
I don't know either one of the women up inside of the panel. I'm not following them, which, hi girls. Welcome to
They're
the
actually
welcome
they're
to
actually
mine.
followers of
Girl,
mine.
I've been following you for a
Well,
while since you got that
well,
apartment and all that.
listen,
Well,
there is
since
a
Rebecca
lot.
K.
There are so many people who have been following me. Like, I
Yeah,
have not been able to click everybody, and I haven't unless if they
I
like
did
you.
have another
You
account too, though. So.
like you say, oh, I've been following you for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna hit that follow button because like I know that you're a good person. Like we're talking, I know you. There is so many people coming after me sideways. You don't get to follow.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to what I was saying.
Mm.
Um, you see how when Sunshine popped up in the box trust, she started saying her politics, and then all of a sudden her views started going up a little bit, and then all of a sudden she was like, "Oh, so how's the house?" And then your views just started going fume, and then Mama C, that sounds so funny, Mama C popped up in our box. Hey, girl. And she started saying what she wanted about politics, and then all of a sudden, the con the subject of the dog popped up, and then your views kind of went beep 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 beep. It's because you have people in your box who are realizing that, like, at a moment, you just kind of got to go, oh my gosh, I forgot to buy a turkey face at the store. Like they changed the subject to something funny that's like, what are the wait, what did you just say?
Oh
And then
my
they get
God.
back onto it, right?
Right.
So that's kind of what you have to do when you're live and you're talking about something
Yeah.
like so like that gets people frustrated. You just kind of got to be like, I forgot to buy a tampon at the store when I went with eyeballs and glittery polka dotted.
Oh my God, y'all. Listen to this. Okay. So I go over to my mom's apartment one day.
Are you
She
about to tell us something about glittery tampons or something? Because
no,
when I
listen,
said
went
that,
into
you were
her
like,
Lordy.
hold
bathroom.
up.
I went into my mom's bathroom to use the bathroom, and guess what was sitting on the side of the bathtub?
I'm scared to
God.
ask.
A
Please
turkey
don't.
baster. So
Oh,
I go
oh.
back in the living room and I said, Mama, what the hell is the turkey baster doing in the bathroom? She said, I douche with it. I said, no more Thanksgivings at mom's.
Oh,
So
Lord.
we went to
Oh,
my
God.
grandfather-in-law's, right?
Uh-huh.
And we walk in there, or I walk in there to go to the bathroom. Went to
Uh-huh.
and we walk in there, and
Uh-huh.
he had sitting on the shower. Like I sat down, went to go pee, accidentally hit the curtain, and he had a pocket
Uh-huh.
Badinga Baboomba sitting
Oh,
right on
yeah.
the counter. And I was like, I'm never using this bathroom again. Like, I will hold it. Like, they
A
say not
pocket
to hold
pussy.
it. They say not to hold it because it gives you a UTI and it gives you other bladder infections and da 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 da. And it's really bad for your bladder. So we
But
go over there the other day and I'm like, oh my God, I have to piss. And my husband goes, go piss. And I was like, I'm too scared to. Like, my eyes, my soul. Like, that is something you don't want to see that grandpa's using.
oh my goodness. You
That
collect hats, Trust?
What?
You collect hats?
Do I collect what?
Hats.
Hats.
hats,
Hats.
like the things you put on your
Ball
head.
caps.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought I seen a bunch behind you.
Oh, oh, oh,
You
oh.
don't collect them, but they're all behind your
Yeah,
head.
those.
I
It-
but never mind.
there's
Don't
this
listen to
site
me.
on TikTok. I forget the name of it. I got 20 ball caps for $35. I forget the name of that
Ooh.
site though. Yeah, and they
Trunks,
were nice
trunks,
too.
All right,
trunks.
ladies, it was nice meeting you both. Trust it was good
Okay,
to
baby.
see you, honey. All right,
You
I'm
too.
jumping down. I got to get my day started. Y'all have a blessed
Okay,
day.
bye, sweetheart.
Bye.
Mama C. I like
I
that.
love that name.
Oh God, it's too early for me. I didn't get no sleep
Anyways,
last night.
so since you were asking how the remodel is going,
Yeah,
like I tore this wall down. Here,
yeah,
trust. I'm big boxing me, Bubba. So I
Okay.
tore this wall down, which
yeah.
was just like the paint stuff.
This looks like
Well, then
panel under there, isn't it? Is that
I started
panel?
getting over here, and
Yeah. That's not mold though. That's just
it
old. Just where it's old. That
yeah,
don't. Yeah, that don't really look like mold.
like I have to peel. I think that's just wood, so I have to peel the rest of this
Yeah,
going down. Oh, going down,
yeah,
and then I peeled this off, which this is just wood.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's what I said. It looks like wood, panel wood or something.
yeah, panel
Yeah,
wood. So I'm gonna paint that. I haven't decided what color it is. And then
yeah,
as I'm sitting in the bathroom, like honestly, the only thing the bathroom really needs is this needs to be done because it's broken, but it
yeah,
also needs like refixed.
yeah.
But
Let me see the bathroom now. See what it looks like. It
this
looks.
wall needs done. Other than the clothes that are on the ground
Oh,
and
it
the
looks better
barrel,
than it did
like
though.
don't mind me in the shower. I don't care. There's like
Oh, I like that shelves in the tub.
yeah,
You
I
just have
know.
to-
I'm so happy
Yeah,
that there's actually like a shelf in
yeah,
here.
I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And then, like, I put this barrel in here because it blocks
I
off the
was like,
dogs
that is
talking
not a
about the
sink.
food. No, it actually has latex inside of it
Oh.
because we got it from work. I cannot bust into it,
Is there a
but
sink under there though? You have a sink?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, there's latex in there. It's actually pretty disgusting.
Oh,
But these are gonna need redone because obviously they're tearing up and there's
yeah,
freaking like dirt, rust
yeah,
stuff growing. Typical, your mildew mold that you
yeah,
get when a house is. But this one, I don't even know what happened. But
yeah,
yeah, like the shelving unit, it's really nice in there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bust these parts down,
yeah.
like right here, and kind of put
Yeah.
like not like the door
You
shelves,
could
but like a
just take
small
the
shelf
doors
in there.
off and make like open shelves, like open, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah, that's what I was
yeah,
gonna do.
yeah,
Hey, did you guys see how my viewers went from 10 to now back down to 4?
yeah.
Like,
Because you're not talking about politics. You're talking about
Regular stuff, yeah.
you're talking about households. I feel like I'm wearing a dress. No. But anyway, yeah. The world is crazy, okay? We're just gonna say that and be for real. The world is crazy, y'all. You
I
just
know
gotta
that's
be careful. Were you in this thing when I was saying this stuff about the kids that were going through Walmart yesterday?
uh-uh.
So there was this 25-year-old, and then there was this. He says he was 16. He did not look like he was 16. He looked like he was 8.
Mm.
Like, he looked young.
Mhm.
So there was this 16-year-old and this 25-year-old walking around talking about how, or asking people to sign papers because um, the petition was so that way people who, like foreigner people, like Mexicans and all them, who
Mhm.
come here illegally have to show during voting time, have to show like for,
Mm.
ID, birth certificate, citizenship.
Okay.
And I don't even know what happened to my pants. My pants are so baggy. But they have like they were walking around saying how people have to show all of these things just to even be able to like become like to be able to vote, which I honestly think they should. Like
Yeah,
if Americans have to do all that, why don't
yeah,
they?
yeah, yeah. God, it's nasty here. It's raining. Oh my God. Ugh. Cold out.
So I bought a microwave yesterday.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah.
So we bought a microwave and we bought a light for the living room. And then I bought a salad and some pop because our water is really bad here.
Oh
So
yeah.
The one thing that I'm gonna say that is really hilarious is like, okay, so we got my salad, right?
That looks
Thing,
good.
this thing was $5.
Damn, them used to be two something.
So his mom, she started pulling out the pop out of the house or out of the thing, right?
Mhm.
And she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's a picture of me." And she goes, or out of the cart because she took us, and she goes, "You guys got a lot of pop. Reminding you, I still got a pop up here, like right here."
Uh,
So we have three more
that's the
pops,
kind I buy from Walmart. Yeah.
and she says, "You got enough pop?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean." No, first of all, our water is really disgusting. Like it smells
Yeah.
really bad. I'm not gonna drink it.
Uh-uh.
Those bottles are only $1.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
They're cheap. Where my
Yeah.
salad was $5. So you
Yeah.
wonder why people got a little bit of chunky manunky
Yeah.
because like the healthy stuff is like freaking four about
Yeah.
$20,000. Well, the other stuff is only like
Yeah.
a
My
hundred.
my Social Security check went up like $30 this year in January. So they cut my food stamps from 190 all the way down to $66 just because of my check going up that little bit. I'm like, damn. So I guess I can buy coffee, cream, and sugar. That's about it. Hell, coffee's like $20 a can now.
So they told us that we have to have jobs to be able to get food stamps and
Huh?
etc.
I'm
Yeah.
I was homeless and had food stamps.
So I guess the new one
They got
since
a lot of new rules now, though.
well, so when they had all those problems with when they closed food stamps down and they like
Yeah,
stopped giving people food stamps there
yeah,
for a little while,
yeah.
the new regulation is you have to have, oh my gosh, you're not even dried all the way out.
You have to have a job or go to school or something like that.
You have to have a job
Yeah.
and you have to work 40 hours
Damn.
and
Well,
I'm like,
hell, if you did
okay,
that, you
so
wouldn't need food stamps.
prior to this, if you worked 40 hours, you made too much. Now
Yeah,
you're saying that 40 hours you don't make enough as an
that's
American
crazy.
citizen, that you need a little bit of financial help.
Yeah,
So what is it? Are we making too much money? Are we making not enough money? Like, what?
yeah. That's
This is where the debate comes into play.
Well, obviously, sir.
Damn,
But yeah, apparently you have to have 40 hours of work.
that's crazy.
You have to obviously report that you have a job. I mean, that's kind of
Yeah,
common decent. I mean, come on, let's be for real. But I make between me and my husband, which we don't really work we do work a 40-hour job, but we don't. Like, if they wanted to send us home early, they could send us home early.
yeah,
And so we make, I think it's like four something or four something. I think
yeah,
it's like 4 or 5 something. And like, the amount that they give you is crazy. But I mean, I'm kind of happy about how much I get. I'm not because I feel like if I'm getting that much, other people should get that much because like I do have a job. And so I mean, it helps when it has to come with the water because oh my gosh,
yeah.
food is fucking expensive.
Oh, I know. It's crazy. The
I
stuff
think
that used to
everybody
be
should be able
cheap,
to
like
get food stamps, honestly.
a hamburger, chicken, all that used to be cheap, it's expensive now. It's like, golly.
So what I started doing, and I did it when I was inside of my friend's house,
Mm,
or I did it when I lived in my own apartment actually. So your chickens. So technically speaking, you're only supposed to eat a certain amount of like protein and like a certain amount of like, you know, so on and so forth to stay on a healthier diet.
yeah,
Well, if you take your chicken or your meat products, not like so much like your pork chops, but like your chicken. They make them with such big pieces of chicken that you could take your chicken and you can split it in half and then
yeah,
just make the sides and eat a little bit more sides that are
yeah,
cheaper than
yeah,
eating a little bit more meat.
yeah,
So I started splitting my chicken up
yeah,
into twos. So like
yeah,
one piece of chicken would feed two different people.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I would just make extra sides. Like,
Yeah. I live by myself, so I don't cook a lot. I just eat microwave stuff most of the time. I eat
Brittany, what are you
microwave,
meaning?
like them healthy choice meals or whatever. You can add lentils as a protein. What is
Right.
lentils? What is that? Y'all make
Reminding you all, I don't get food stamps anymore, so before people come after me, like, I don't receive them anymore. Just so we're all aware. I'm way too lazy to go even file again. The only thing I receive is health benefits.
yeah. I know. My mom used to get $10 a month. I said I wouldn't give him my social security number for that. Shit.
My grandma gets like, I think it was like, at one point it was like one night. I mean, the typical person, you make like, I mean,
Oh,
I think
okay.
192 was the amount that I used to make when I got it just by myself.
I hope they don't take Medicaid. Lord Jesus, that would be awful. I don't know what people would do then.
Brittany, how much I make it was like completely irrelevant to the conversation. Um, but I mean, again, and I'm only gonna say this because there's a lot of crap going on. If you're not 100% sure on the conversation or you feel that you might be misinterpreting something, can you re-ask the question instead of just assuming? I'm not trying to be rude, but I have so many people coming after me because somebody hears one word or one part of the conversation and then they run with it, and I'm getting really tired of it. Like, I'm honestly, and again, I'm not trying to come after you, so don't feel like I'm personally attacking you. But like, if I'm having a conversation and you only possibly hear half of it, go ahead and re-ask me something. Like, I mean, you did assume. You misunderstood the word that I was saying. You even just said you misunderstood it. So, wait, they're taking people's medication? Dude, my medication doesn't even help. I can't go into the vet, and like a lot of doctors don't even take Medicaid anymore.
Taking people's Medicaid. Oh, I thought she said medication too. Oh God, my whole body hurts. Damn, my phone's getting hot. It's gonna shut down. Damn. I'll be back. My phone's getting hot.
Okay.
Because if y'all only make that, then y'all should be able to get food stamps. Insurance. Yeah, see, my insurance. Are you saying that if we only make 400 a week that we should get food that we should be eligible for food stamps? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on. Yeah, I mean, he makes. I mean, I don't even know how it's possible. So he used to work he used to work at a place making less than what he makes now, and he was bringing home, oh, I want to say like I think I can't remember how much he was making, but he was bringing home $600 a week. Now we make, I think it's like $2 more than what he was making then, and we both file zero on our taxes. And he only brings like a full week of paycheck is like 511, and my full work of paycheck is only 511. And that doesn't even cover everything because we got propane, we have heat, or what we have propane, we got electric, And then everything else. And I don't have food inside of my house right now. I literally got pop and a salad and 4 cans of
Okay.
ravioli.
So I'm just gonna mention this for the person that is doesn't know the full details of my friend's things going on. Do me
She
a
mixed it
favor.
up. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah,
Ooh,
Linda, so do I.
lady, you're so lucky that she shut me down.
It's not even Lindy who was doing it, unless if I missed people, somebody saying something.
And I'm not a girl, so get your fucking
Adults
facts
in
straight.
the house each has to be working 20 hours a week to be eligible. Oh, I did not know that. Homie, it's not even. You're going after the wrong people. Like, you're going after people who didn't even say anything wrong. You said Lindy, and Lindy isn't even the person coming after you. So I think you owe Lindy an apology.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about her.
You said Lindy, you better be glad that she stopped me, and
Oh,
it's not even Lindy. You
well,
said the wrong person's name.
I apologize, Linda. I apologize. I wasn't.
It's this Bertnine girl person, and I'm not confirming if I have children or not. That's nobody else's business, and that's a boy, not a girl.
Yeah, well, I was attacking my own friend. So again, get your fucking facts right. Linda, I apologize, honey. I didn't mean to come after you.
No, it's you must be new to this person's life. So if you don't know that he is a man, then we got more problems than that. Like, anyway, it doesn't have to be a freaking argument. Like, you have your opinions, I have my opinions. Don't like my opinions? I mean, you're more than welcome to leave. I corrected him, Lindy. You're good. I was about to say, don't attack her. She didn't even say anything wrong. Anyways, my point back to my thing was, I mean, it shouldn't matter on how much I make. Everything is freaking, I mean, even people who make 1,000 a week, or like, okay, so 4,000 a month, it still doesn't even cost you. You got to take into gas, you got to take into, your household stuff, like like your utilities, whether it's heat, electric, gas. Then you got to get toilet paper and bathing supplies, and I mean, okay, then we run into the line of, are you allergic to something, or are you not allergic to something? Because the cheap stuff makes me dry out, completely demolishes my skin. It makes my skin burn. So, like, then you got to take into mind of that, and like everything else. So, like, it's just trust. Are you okay with Lindy coming up?
Yes, I am well okay with her coming up.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to allow somebody up and then you'd be like, I didn't say she could come up here.
Hey. Yeah, no, I'm
No,
totally in agreement.
Linda, I apologize. I
uh-uh.
wasn't gunning for you. I wasn't watching my comment.
I didn't even hear you say my name. I just caught Moreland fucking nailing you on that one.
I was just like, whoa. She didn't even say
I was like, what
anything,
about me?
homie.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let somebody get something that they don't have. And I mean, the person, I don't know who the person is,
I was gonna
but
say,
I
I don't think
mean,
I've ever even seen their name up in this chat. Shit.
I don't know you, but I mean, you did say that you misunderstood something, so you were assuming something. That is assuming something.
Hmm?
I mean, I'm just saying, if you misunderstand something, please just simply re-ask, because, I mean, obviously, Okay, I'm gonna say it this way, and I don't care whether it hurts. Obviously, this person hasn't been in the box because you would obviously know that the person up in the box who is the host is a male, not a
Is
female.
literally.
For starters, if you've been inside of his lives, you would know he's a male, not a female, because he's constantly inside of the camera, unless if he falls asleep, which is beside the point.
Hello. Here we go.
Then-
Here we go. Is this is this
Then-
man enough for you, lady?
Well, hold on, Brendan. Then you like heard half of it and you ran with half of whatever was going on, and you were like kind of like drilling into me. Like, for starters, I already have so many people who hear one thing, like the spray bottle has a lid, and they don't hear the fact that the spray bottle has the lid. They just go, "Oh my gosh, she got a spray bottle." Like, you missing the valid point. So when I was coming after you, I wasn't trying to come after you rude, but I also was trying to come after you rude. Because this app is getting so crazy where people are like, okay, well, I don't like this person because she does this or she has an input on this. So I'm gonna go see what I can find on her, and then they roam and walk. And I'm sorry, I am very, very skeptical with the certain people that I talk to, because I have watched, even with last night, some two-faced mother freaking hoo-hanis on this app and this social media. Which, you know who you are. If you feel guilty or you don't feel guilty, then you might want to go correct yourself. But the thing is I've never once really talked about somebody unless I've needed. I don't think I've actually really talked really about anybody, because, I mean, the last time I was getting bullied and demolished and basically disrespected, I walked away. I tried to shut down all of these stupidity things that happen in a daily basis. You know, sometimes it doesn't always work that way, but this app is getting so cruel. So when I had came after you, Bertini, or however you say your name, it wasn't like I was trying to be rude to you. It was just the simple fact of, you know, you don't know me, and then you're asking personal questions. Like,
who be asking about people's kids? Come the fuck on now.
Like, yeah, no, it shouldn't matter if I have kids. It shouldn't matter, like, you know, any of that. Like, I can understand when we're talking about certain things, like, yes, okay, if I get food stamps, yes, most people have children inside of the home. But that shouldn't be relevant to the situation that we're talking about, because I'm talking about me and my husband. Now, I never mentioned any children.
Childless versus childless shouldn't matter when people need to eat.
Well, if you go back and read the comment, she said, I don't know what I said to it, but she said, I misunderstood you. And then,
Yeah,
okay,
about how
but
much,
then,
like, you guys made her or something.
but then then again, she says, oh, I didn't assume. She goes, you said it, that's why I asked. Hold on, where did it go?
Yeah, see, those were moving pretty quick. But if people are curious of, like, the time-limited food stamps in countable months and how that works.
She said you can add lectin as your protein, or that's what you said.
Oh,
And then
that's,
she
yeah,
said,
lentil.
you said y'all make 4 to 5. I didn't get what you meant. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So then again, you were assuming something.
Yeah.
That is assuming something. That's hearing something and then roaming with it. You could have easily been like, okay, well, this. And then when I said something, she was like, I didn't assume anything. And I'm not assuming anything. But that is what you just did. Like, you only heard, back to my point, you only heard a part of what I said, and then you ran with the small little information you seen or you heard. And then, no, there's just too much bullshit on this app, and I'm tired of just standing here in the silence and being like, yeah, okay, go ahead and do that. All right. I don't know. Certain people got certain people stalking and following other people, so I mean, I'm not. Welcome to 2026. I'm officially a bitch.
If people want to stalk me, they absolutely can. If they want to pull any of my past records, have fucking fun.
I can't stalk you because you blocked me, man.
You blocked me originally, bitch.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I really need to go through my freaking social media, because
When
like,
the whole
what
thing
if-
went down with Mouthy and them, or whatever happened with you guys, I got blocked in the middle of it, and I was like, how the fuck did I get blocked? The fuck?
See, I was blocked on Facebook. I blocked everybody off of TikTok, but I never blocked everybody. I never blocked.
Well, when I seen that I was blocked on here, I was like, well, fuck that bitch on fuck Facebook too.
Girl,
Do you have a
should've
baby cup?
No.
Is it an espresso cup? It's so cute.
I got a whole pot of them.
They're
Okay, so I
espresso
moved.
cups. Those are cute.
They got Jack on them.
I have my little cauldron in my hand. That is fucking adorable.
This is how we retrieve our stress in America.
Listen, we need real espresso for that shit.
No, but this is where the problem is. People call me a fucking woman. What do I need to do? Go get fucking
Nothing, just
titties
ignore
and-
it, Trust. You're still sitting on that too long, honey. Just ignore that. People are fucking dumb.
I mean,
She fucking knew better. That was a way just to get under your skin. Don't let that get under your skin.
that was just her trying to get under your skin.
I was trying to be a petty Betty and
Realize-
she wasn't even good at it.
Listen, this is what happens, okay? I'm going to tell you what happens, okay? Are you ready? So people watch your live, and then they're like, ooh, he just got triggered on that.
Yeah,
And then
they
they're
want
like-
to
they come
see
in
you
and they're like,
fucking flash, bro. Don't give them that.
do it. Do you follow clips, homie? Girl, you
I
have
think they
to go.
followed me, but listen, unlike everybody else, I don't go around following everybody else just because they want me to.
No, listen. So you need to go to her profile, and you need to go watch the. I think it was New Year's.
I seen her in Malthy's stuff there for a minute, but again, I don't pay attention, and I haven't been in much shit lately.
Okay, so the recap of the reason why I blocked you, right? And this goes for everybody. Now that we're in 2026 and a little bit of stuff has ended. I had blocked a lot of people and then unblocked a lot of people because I took a break. And I didn't want anybody messaging me and being like, you know this, you know that. There was sides that needed to be chose. And if you remember, I said I'm not the type of person to make somebody pick sides.
You've never been like that from the time that I've met you.
If something happens, I will be the one to walk away. I will not make you pick a side. Something happened. I knew all of the people that were on the other individual's platform who liked the other individual, so I walked away.
That's fair.
I figured if you guys come back, you guys come back. You message me and say, hey, why you block me? I'll tell you. You don't. Whatever.
Well, I messaged you right after, and you were like, "Shit's just going awry," blah blah blah, and I was like, "Oh."
Oh, that's because I was pissed. I was pissed. A whole bunch of shit happened.
And most of it's not my business, so I don't ask. I just go with the flow. You know what I mean?
Oh no, this one you're gonna want to know.
You side message me. We don't need that on here.
Oh no, it's already on here. It is already on here. There will be videos. I will be plastering.
The last thing that I had seen from you was the whole thing that went down at that other house. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
That don't need to be. I'm not a drag things over and over and beat a dead horse kind of person. There's no reason for this.
Well, I was getting extremely bullied by people, and it really did hurt. Like it did, because I don't feel like I've ever said anything bad. I don't feel like I've ever bullied anybody or put anybody down.
You've been one of the chillest.
If I did, please, by all means, please smack me in the face and tell me to stop. Because there are times where I say something and I don't realize that I'm saying it. And I don't intentionally mean to be a dick. But I mean, I also roam with, I don't know. Something happened. I didn't want people to feel pressured of having to pick sides. So I picked sides for people and I left. Even though I left some really nice people who have never done me wrong and I feel really bad like you.
Listen, I hold no ill feelings, my girl. That's not who I am as a human.
Right. But no, I walked away so that way people didn't have to pick sides. My grandma gave me a whole bunch of freaking hand...
Ooh, who's it made by? Avon?
In sage. Cheese spice. Well, that sounds little...
Hold on, did you say that those are lotions?
Yes.
It's called cheese spice?
It's called chai, or CHIAI.
Oh, chai. Chai spice.
Oh,
that probably actually don't smell too bad.
I'm gonna smell it right now.
Chai is a spicier scent.
Mm.
if she hasn't told you, she found a fucking cross in her cabinet.
Dude.
I bet
That
you
is the
find
one
oil
person-
spots on your wall too.
That is the one person you don't talk about the stuff going on in my house, because she's as creepy as all of us motherfuckers. She's just gonna say 10 times worse.
Probably.
It's okay.
Like I said, you might find some anointing oils on your wall.
You're on the phone while you're on here. There is a whole nother conversation that we have to have that's on a real note. And I'm okay with it being on social media. So I'll show you the house. Don't mind the back room. I will explain that situation.
This is the one you just got, right?
Yes. So there she is. Cupcake.
That is a dog.
Yeah. Cupcake.
She says, bitch, leave me alone, I'm sleeping.
Yeah. So she has been in the room for 2 days. She knows how to get out. Like she knows how to get out. She can move this. It's light enough for her to move it. She's done it before. And she also whines when she wants out. She hasn't eaten her food today, which is weird. You're okay. I don't know why you're growling at me. You're perfectly fine. But look at the improvements that we've made. Watch. I can walk
This a
alone
new
now.
dog?
Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. You want your pillow back on your bed? Yes.
That's an oddly aggressive growl for nothing happening.
You're fine. She just had her babies.
Oh.
And
Has she had any calcium?
No. I will get into that in a second. Let me show you the house real fast. So here's the bathroom.
That's a good sized bathroom.
This is only in here because I was using it when I was taking apart the wall. So the wall used to look like this. Now it looks like this.
Oh, okay.
This is all getting torn out.
I know the look of an old trailer floor when I fucking see it, girl. Whew.
This is the second bedroom, which needs redone. Like,
oh yeah, that's how my house was too when I moved in here, girl.
like, ooh, I just went right through the house.
Yeah, careful.
So that whole thing needs to be taken out and replaced. Well, at least that portion of the wall. Then the kitchen. This is all getting replaced. That's all getting replaced. That's all getting replaced.
Your subfloors don't sound crazy and creaky though.
And then the living room. Obviously, with the guinea pigs over there in our bedroom. We've turned the living room into our bedroom.
Why not?
So then the cupboards.
I love those little built-ins.
This came with the house. So then.
That's a random fucking add-in.
So then you come over here, and Mr. Trust is talking about ghost and paranormal activity. And we find this that was left in the house.
That's a weird, ugly-ass old cup.
Do you see what's on it?
Okay, then.
So then, this one was left in the house.
That one's fucking weird, too. What the fuck?
Okay, right. So then the next day, I cleaned this whole entire cupboard, and then the same day, an angel praying, which stays in here because people have me too scared to even freaking move it. So then the next day, Tress goes, yeah, your house is haunted. Did you sleep okay? And I come over here, and there's something all the way back here. So I was like, okay, let me investigate, right? Yeah, there's a motherfucking cross, bro. So again, that stays how it was found, and it stays right in the back of there because people are like, don't move it. Don't move it.
Just salt it and send it on its way.
So, okay.
Listen, every part of me says, just clear those and send them about their way to a fucking Habitat or Goodwill.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
That's how you're gonna be?
Oh, you're talking to the dog.
I haven't watched you in here, so the question I'm gonna ask, and I don't care. How did you know that I had a new dog?
I asked if that was a new dog.
Oh,
I didn't know I was asking.
I thought you said, are you talking about the new one, as in the new, like, a new dog?
Oh, no, your house.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, I just wanted to know.
No, I didn't know you had a new dog.
Yes. I actually had 2 new dogs.
And that growling is what made me wonder if that was a new dog, like you guys brought in like a stray or something and it wasn't used to you.
Now, here's the part where I'm going to tell you to listen, because this is the part where I'm going to be like, motherfucker, give me any advice that you can. So we had this, when we moved in Thursday, we had gotten two new dogs. One was her, I don't know her breed. There was her, and then she has to be a pit because the other one is a pit bull. So, yeah, she has to be a pit because the other one is a pit bull. So the other one was a pit. Obviously, she's a pit because they came from the same exact breed. They're sisters. They were siblings. Well, brother mated with sister, had babies. At some point within the past couple of days, Mama's babies were readopted out. Like, Mama got rid of their babies. Somebody got rid of their babies. So they were the people who I took this dog from, they had this dog inside of their house. I forgot what I was doing when I was standing in the bathroom. She had some mental health problems come up, so I wanted one of the puppies, and she's like, well, I don't have any more puppies, but I do have 2 grown dogs. They're very nice. They get along with people. They're lovable, whatever. So I said, yeah, sure. Oh my gosh. Paid the $25 for them to bring the dogs here. They get here. They all growled at me. Okay, understandable. New people, whatever. Dogs growl. So what? So all of my carpet needs replaced. Like, it all is going to be taken out. Well, our landlord was supposed to bring the fucking dumpster here, and he still hasn't. So I thought he was going to bring it here, like, I don't know, within yesterday. Friday, and he hasn't. So today's Sunday, so let's pray that he brings the dumpster here. It's Saturday. Oh my God, sure. So, I said, okay, well, if he goes to the bathroom, because he was a male, I said, if he goes to the bathroom, or if Mama goes to the bathroom on the floor when we go inside, I'm not going to scold him, I'm not going to yell at him, because, like, first of all, it's a new house, second of all, I have no clue what's on the carpet, so I already knew that the dog was going to go to the bathroom on the ground. Like, I already knew he was going to spray a spot, because he's a male, he's not fixed, and he's taking territorial, like, he's owning and claiming the house. So I told him, if worse gets worse, I'll just cut that piece of carpet out and take it out, because my carpet has to be replaced anyways. And then after that, yes, I would be like, dude, seriously, let's go outside. So he come inside, and of course the dog did what exactly I knew the dog was going to do. The dog used the bathroom on the floor, basically taking, like, ownership of, like, dominance is what people keep saying. Basically taking dominance of the house, right? So the dog went to the bathroom on the floor, and the old owner freaking kicked the dog in the stomach. Like, straight up boot kicked the dog in the stomach. And you can ask Trust, because Trust has seen the dog. You could see this dog's rib cage. Like, this dog was 2 years old, and this dog was so malnourished that even animal control looked at me and was like, how long have you had this dog? And I was like, I literally just got it yesterday. I'm like, I can show you the text message proof of where they had just dropped the dog off. And they're like, oh, okay. So we get the dog, we bring the dog home, so on and so forth. And after bringing the dog home, whatever, he was doing perfectly. Like, he wasn't doing perfectly fine, but he was doing fine. So my husband went to go do something, and the dog freaking jumped up and bit him in the face. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? He didn't draw blood. So my husband's like, well, we'll just give it a couple of minutes and see, like give it a few and see what happens. So the people had messaged me, and they're like, so what's going on? Like, how are the dogs? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I mean, they're good, but we've had some small problems. I said, they don't seem to be. I said, have you ever had a problem with the dog biting anybody? And they're like, no. And I said, okay, well, he's still doing the very, very aggressive growl. Like, I can send you a video of the aggressive growl. And so they all ran back to the back room. The 2 did. So I put a barrel up in front of them because I had to let my dog out, and the one pit bull was a fruit aggressive. So they said, if you go to feed your dog or you go to feed the other dog, you have to separate them with the male dog because he's aggressive with his food. And I said, okay, that's not a problem. after my dog got done eating and drinking, I had went to go bring the dog out, both of the other dogs out, and the one dog started growling at me like a growl of, do not come near me, I will rip you into shreds. So I told my husband, I was like, you're gonna have to go handle the dog because, like, I honestly do not feel safe going over there, and I don't know why he's acting like this. So my husband went to go do it, and he's like, I want him to stay in there until, like, for a couple of hours, see where he goes. Make sure, like, see if he, like, calms down, whatever. They had ate prior to going in there, and they had went to the bathroom prior of going in there. And I could, because with both of them being in there, I couldn't feed them together because the one is food aggressive. So I can't remember what we were doing prior, like before this one incident, but like he had growled again. Like you heard the aggressive growl that she was doing. This one was 10 times worse. Like it made your body like freaking just crumble. So, are you eating? Are you eating? Are you eating? You want to come out? No, you want to stay up there? Okay, well, I'll move this so that way you have full access to come outside. So, they freaking, my niece came over and she went to go say hi. As soon as she walked in the door and she had opened up her mouth and made one word, the dog showed every single teeth, like all of his, like his teeth, like the mouth went back, he started showing every single teeth, and he put his foot down in a stance, like an attack mode, and I was like, I cannot have the dog in here, like I can't have the dog in here, I don't know what to do. So I called animal control and asked them what to do because I couldn't post them on Facebook. Nobody would want the dog after they found out that he had bit and whatever. Well, they ended up coming and picking up the dog yesterday. She, on the other hand, I've been able to pet her. She allows me to pet her every so often. But when she's in the back room, she does not like to be bothered. She doesn't like to be touched. Whatever, that's her safe zone. So I only go in there to feed her, water her, and then try to get her to go back, like try to get her to go outside. But it's still a struggle to try to even to get her to step outside right now, which I can't put a leash on her because she doesn't like that. Like that's when she starts to be like, and I'm not going to get around her face when, whatever. So I had asked questions about them, and they all told me that the dogs are perfectly fine. And when animal control came in, they said to watch out for the dog because of the way that she's growling. Fine. And when animal control came in, they said to watch out for the dog because of the way that she's doing it. I mean, she just lost her puppies, and I don't think her puppies were that old enough to even be taken away from her. And then not only did she lose her puppies, she literally got rehomed. All within back to back, all within literally back to back. So I can understand why she has the vicious growl type thing.
So the food aggression directly stems from them being malnourished. They will absolutely get food aggression when they have to harbor their food to make sure that they'll survive. That's a survival technique. That's all that is for a dog. Pure survival technique. You saying that he was extremely malnourished, showing ribs, and then saying that he was food aggressive, those are all very much so linked, like nobody's business. I would like to know when she had her puppies and when they were removed, because that will do great damage to a dog and that litter. Those puppies learn a lot of things from 2 weeks to about 12 weeks from their mamas.
Well, I have no clue. I don't know if they were
What she's doing in that room is a version of food aggression, but it's harboring. That's her taking extreme claim over one entire room.
Can I see your belly?
See, I don't like that at all. Fuck no.
Yeah,
she can lunge at you like nobody's business.
She does it. She only does it if she's in there. So the other day I had this right here, right? Mm-hmm. But it was pushed back a little bit. And obviously there's a big gap. Yes, she did use the bathroom inside of the room.
Because she ain't coming out of there
to go clean it. But she won't this was out of the way. And you see that even with me going like this.
She's very possessive of that room.
Yeah. That is a room that she has claimed, and she busted through. The the dark spot on the floor in there.
My
It's
dear,
like
the
she
best
took a
advice I
walk.
have with that dog is to get the fuck rid of it.
They won't take her. They want to charge me another $100 to pick her up.
I
And with
believe
the way
that.
that with the way that she's growing, they said that they would have to
See if
do
there is a
euthanasia.
rescue in your area, not the shelter, a rescue.
Nope. So there is a person who had called on a rescue for the person who I just lived with to rescue their dog from being malnourished and abused and neglected. And they said that they can't take any other dogs in my area because they are so booked that all they're doing is killing the animals. And you have to pay money for them to come pick up your dog.
No, when I say a rescue, I mean a true rescue. People who take dogs who can't go into those situations. Look on the internet for a lady called Repo's Rescue.
Send
She
it to me on
particularly
Facebook.
specifically deals with aggressive dogs that have the potential of being put down. Her
He
name
was
is
doing
Natalie.
that.
She does really good work. She's really sweet. But once you relinquish that dog to her, you will no longer ever get it back.
Well, right. She has been she's not aggressive with other dogs. Like my dog walks in there and she pays no mind to her. She literally pays no mind to her. But hold on a second, because I'll let my dog out of the cage. It's gonna wake up my husband. I'll let my dog out of the cage.
Yeah, I would never run that risk with a human, somebody's child. You even walking in there making no aggressive moves to her in any nature is fucking wild. Oh, hi, pretty puppy.
Look how fat she's gotten.
I love her coat. She's so fluffy.
Remember how the last time you seen her, she wasn't so freaking she got a bum.
She's so
I gotta
floofy.
I gotta find somewhere to take her because
The public will not.
she needs her
I'm
nails
already
clipped.
coughing. I'm trying to get over a cold. Ugh.
You're good. She needs her nails clipped and she needs the hair in the front of her face clipped because she's like it's starting to grow
She
past
needs
her
a little
eyeballs.
grooming.
Yeah, she needs a little grooming. But no, the other people who I used to live with, oh my god, they crack me up laughing. So I go to give my dog a bath. Pfft, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm glad I have a bathtub. Oh, fuck that. It was a pain in the ass. But when I went to go give their dog a bath, their dog literally sat and like Twinkles videotaped it. Like she recorded it for me. This dog literally sat there going, like just sat in the shower and allowed like
It was like,
seriously.
yes, this is nice.
You're a pain in my butt, bro.
Who?
Taking all of my clothes and like she keeps grabbing a clothing item and walking out in the hallway. Like I just cleaned. You're worse than a kid.
He's like, I just want to make a nest.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty much it. So, anyways, yeah. So this dog used the bathroom perfectly fine, and these people had a huge I don't even know how to explain it. Like it is getting so ridiculous on all of the stuff that I witness for in that side of the house, and CPS refuses to do anything about it. That child's still inside of that home. No
Go,
joke.
go fuck yourself,
Do you
lady.
want to go outside? If I let you outside, will you come back in even without me putting you on a leash?
Fucking people in their Ohio fucking jerseys and jackets. Fuck Ohio.
Okay, Mom doesn't have her dog out, so go, but come back in. We're testing this. You can go to the bathroom. You run out of this yard and you're gonna get in trouble. You know this, right?
Dog says, nah.
She's just chilling. Reminding you, she hasn't been off of a leash and just roaming in a hot freaking minute. So,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, good girl.
a good girl, such a good girl. The ladder, the what are you doing? It's right here. Like,
She's like, I don't know, but I did good girl things.
What?
You called your stairs a ladder. You're silly.
Yeah, listen, I never said I was smart.
You know,
Do you want a treat?
the only thing that I'm really happy about is that Iran is burning their own fucking city down. That is the only thing I'm happy about.
So I kind of wonder if I could give the dog a bone.
With how aggression that dog is.
I mean, I could just toss it on the bed. What?
So my best bet to that with that
happened?
dog is if you do want her to like and trust you, just sit next to that barrel and talk to her. She moves around,
do.
you're like, good girl.
I do.
Very little amounts of I would not baby talk her in a high pitch. That can anxious the dog.
Hold on.
Always have treats. Associate you with treats and
Want a
food
bone?
every
Want a
time.
bone? Look, you're okay. Now look. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna put the bone at the end of the bed.
I would
Okay.
not direct eye contact
Got a bone.
her.
Just a bone. Just a bone. It's just a bone. You go that way.
Yeah,
Maybe
she's very aggressive.
maybe the owner maybe abused that dog.
See, the one person who dropped her off, which is a person I know, she had her and she was up this woman's ass. Ever since they left,
You can still hear it.
she wants absolutely nothing to do with me. Like she let me pet her yesterday because I walked over in there and I can't even remember what I did. But I did something and I walked over there and she like automatically got, I don't want to say defensive, but like she started growling and I was like, "Oh, you're okay." I didn't make eye contact. I walked in there. I was talking to her, like explaining to her what I was doing. I'm like, "I'm just getting you water. I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna go get you water." I come back in and said, "I got your water." And then I was like, "I'm gonna go get you some food." So I walked back out, went to go get her food. Walked back in and said, "I got you your food." Then like a couple minutes later, all of a sudden I hear a crash, and I was like, "What the fudge just happened?" I look over and she's standing right next to me. Perfectly fine. Not growling, nothing. Just standing, just completely
If
right
you
next
are
to me.
going to keep
And I
her,
was like,
it's going to be very much on her time. It seems like
"Oh,
she's trying to decompress. She's very afraid. She's in a new place with new people. You guys didn't know her prior to that.
see,
Like,
they had treats.
she has a lot of factors that are working against her right now.
They had
Oh,
treats.
Linda, that guy that we dealt with yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
he was in my live this morning.
Wait,
They
who?
were reporting my page left and right yesterday, trying to get videos of mine taken down.
Who am I missing? What am I missing?
Oh, me and Trust were on yesterday morning talking about politics, and some dude was in there fucking being absolutely redonkulous.
He didn't like our opinion. Like everybody's got their own, but it was like every time that we mentioned our opinion, it was like they don't know what they're talking about. Fuck them. But dude, all I'm gonna fucking say is go eat a fucking bag of dicks. That's
my favorite
all
saying.
I'm gonna say.
So they had brought this big bag of dog treats, right? You like my parvo station?
Whoa, the fuck? Oh, wait, you got parvo in your house?
My puppy over there is a parvo survivor.
Did she have parvo recently?
She had parvo in October. She doesn't have it anymore. She tested negative for it. So
Okay.
she got her deworming medication over here. She got her multiple cans of food. She got her Pepto. I still need to get some other stuff. I have to restock up on it because I don't.
She
She's
hasn't
out
had
of
parvo since you've been in that house, right? Negative before you got in there?
She has not been positive since she's been in here. She has not shown any symptoms. So I call her vet like almost on a daily. They like every time I call, they're like, "How is baby girl?" And I'm like, "Well, it's kind of weird that you already know who I'm talking about." So they got like my number like programmed. I have to go pick her up some medication because she's out of medication. So that will be next paychecks type thing. But she hasn't had to go to the vet in. I think my last vet purchase was before. I think it was like 3 weeks before. No, it was in October, the first week of November. So
Just as long
it was
as
like
the
the first
parvo
week.
isn't within your home or on your grounds, because parvo can live in the ground for like fucking 6 years.
Oh yeah, no, she had parvo before she even
Okay.
came here. And
Well,
it
and I was
from
worried about
somebody
the
else's
other dog
house.
too. You know what I mean?
She tested positive for parvo October 3rd. She got deemed parvo champ on December 3rd because she went well, actually, no. This third, like the third of this month, she got considered as a parvo champ because she had went 3 months without throwing up. Like, okay, so she had moments where she threw up, but like it wasn't like
Not like
I
when she
know
was
like oh my
sick in the
gosh
beginning.
she's throwing up because the parvo's coming back. But then I realized that she had been drinking out of which at first I was scared, but then I caught it. Anytime she drank out of my roommate's dog bowl, she started throwing up. Like she would get sick. So I was like, she is not allowed to drink out of your dog's bowl. Anytime that she eats any other type of food, like she can eat human food perfectly fine, she doesn't throw it up. But any other type of dog food that's not chicken or rice, she'll throw it up. Like beef.
That makes sense. Sensitive stomach dogs after being sick like that, that does not surprise
Yeah.
me at all.
Yeah, like she'll eat my pizza. She stole my pizza.
I'm just glad she
freaking
survived it because parvo is a bitch, man.
I did it all from in the inside of my house.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Like $3,000 to $7,000. You got me crazy. I don't know how to pop up with that much money.
Most
And
people
then I
can't.
was basically told, well, if you're gonna have a dog, then you need to have this much money because you need to be able to take your dog to the vet. And I'm like, I don't think anybody just has $700 laying around for a dog.
People forget that like most people are living paycheck to paycheck and debating on if they are going to have food or rent or gas or medical. Just so like
And like, oh, okay, yeah, so let's be for real. I got the dog when I was at my wit's ends, so yeah, technically I shouldn't have gotten a dog. But, you know, your typical thing to go to like the vet, as long as you have the money so they can get their shots, so they can get their monthly checkups, or you know, whatever, which you can make a vet visit and then you can plan for that vet visit and save up the money for.
right.
It's not like I would have known that my dog would have gotten parvo. And even with my dog getting parvo, I still figured out how to come up with the $50 to go get her medicine when she
Listen,
needed
people
it.
can
Like,
have
I
all the money in
think
the world
about parvo.
for a fucking hip surgery, a this, a that. They can pay 10 G's for that. Don't mean that it's gonna fucking fix their dog either. You know?
Right.
So like that I hate when people say, well, if you don't have the money, you shouldn't have a dog. Listen, the Amish don't have the money for that shit and they got fucking 400 animals. Shut the fuck up.
Right. They got horses and goats and chickens
And you
and
know how they
children.
deal
I
with them?
mean,
They'll just shoot them.
right, yeah. They don't even call the vet. They just go, oh, you're sick, you're having a problem. But
So like give people some slack with their animals. My God. Yeah, very much so give people some slack on that.
But no, we like she was saved from parvo. She survived it, which is a good thing. I'm happy that she actually did survive it.
That other dog, though, I heavily suggest if you can get on Facebook and you can find Repose Rescue, talk to Natalie, tell her the story of that dog, send her a video of the way she reacts, and Natalie may come get that dog from you.
Right.
Or know somebody who can take her in that can retrain her, evaluate her, and set her back up for proper lifestyle.
Right.
Because if you don't know what you're doing, girl, you're very well liable to lose your fucking hand with that creature.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why we got rid of the other one. And I hate to say it, but the other one was doing the same exact thing that she's doing, but 10 times worse. And I had to pay for them to come pick up the dog. I had to pay $100. I think it was like $110. That was the pickup fee, the dispose of the body, and then the euthanasia because the dog was aggressive.
Yeah, I would definitely
Yes,
hold a repos.
Abby. We just say Char, Abby. I guess.
So, Linda.
Yes, I
So
do, dear.
the ice fed that they were talking about just a few minutes ago. Yeah, he's not being suspended
Should
at
be on my
all.
Facebook. I unblocked you last night.
Don't surprise me.
But you could look at it at every angle. She was not trying to.
Listen, her last words were, dude, I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
Ew, it's snowing again. Fuck.
Didn't we just have like 50 degrees a day and a half ago? What the hell is this?
Okay, dear. I mean, you should be on my Facebook, honey. And if you need to take a step back from TikTok, then you need to take a step back from TikTok. And I will talk to you on social media. I will give you my phone number. Whatever app you want, I will give you. I don't have any vendetta against anybody,
But you could definitely see the fact that the fucking ice fed was walking up to her fucking vehicle. But people want to say that she wasn't trying to hit him with her fucking car when.
Trust, I'm not trying to get your account fucking striked again like yesterday morning.
Not a problem, Abby Lou. If you ever need
Trust
anything,
me.
don't hesitate to contact me. I will try my best to get anything, like to do anything for you. And I do have to get a hold of you on that guinea pig food because oh my gosh, I could totally use it.
Linda, listen.
She goes, Brendan, I
Yes,
already have all your
that is true.
information.
You do have my info. Ooh, I'm so scared that my accounts are gonna get banned.
Hey, listen, everybody else inside of your box could be at fault for it also, so please do not ban my account.
My shit's all set up on mine for 18 or older, so I could usually get away with saying some absolutely
I would
wild
bawl
shit
my
on mine.
eyes out. I would bawl my eyes out. I worked so hard. Okay, I wish I could go back to my 10.3K people, but like I worked so hard to get my 10.3K people. I would love to keep my 10.3K people. I know the number that's not on there is what's actually what I'm saying, but to me, I only have 10.3K people. Just so everybody knows.
I got under 4K, I think, or under 5K. Under 5K. Just under 5K.
I have 11.1,
It's
but I
taken
don't.
me years to get that many humans, but like.
But all I'm gonna say is for the people that have disagreed with me for the last time that this has happened with the fact that this white woman has got killed and they
How did
want
we
to
go
say their
back to this
opinion.
conversation?
What?
How did we get back to this conversation? Like I thought we were
I
done
have
with
no
this
clue.
conversation.
Crust was mad.
Yeah.
Let's talk about chickens and turkeys, homie.
Well, let me
I have
finish
It is
9
this.
only
chickens, and they're all a pain
listen.
in my
It is
ass.
trust. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. I've already defended one sunset in like.
Well, let me just finish this without this one. For the people that don't like me because I know what I'm saying and my facts are facts and my opinion is my opinion. So for the people that don't like me, get fucked.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, so at one point in life,
I don't
I
have a
lived.
rooster, just hens.
Okay, so the people who are from Michigan and know where Harrison, Michigan is, y'all will get this joke with flying motherfucking colors. So in Harrison, there is a. In town Harrison, and it's not that big of an area, there is a campground right there, right? A little teeny tiny campground. So I lived maybe about like 5 miles down the opposite side of the campground. In the, like, back in the woods. And like, 4th of July one year, we had a freaking rooster that would not shut the fuck up. Like, I went to go to the bathroom and that motherfucker was inside the window going cock-a-doodle-doo, scaring the living shit, literally scaring the piss out of me. So, I had said, I had a very good idea, that 4th of July morning, I was going to take the rooster and I was going to drop it off at the Harrison Fairgrounds, and I was going to sit over on the other side with my coffee, and I was going to watch all these, like, city slickers try to catch the freaking chicken while I sat there drinking my coffee and eating my bagel and laughing my ass off.
Listen, I want to see a bunch of city slickers try to catch a fucking rooster.
Because we drove by one day, and this camper had like a big huge screen TV chilling. Like, it was attached to the camper. It had a mini fridge. They had, like, it looked like somebody's house, and I was like, "You camping the wrong way, bro. Like, that's not camping. You might as well have just stayed in your yard and pulled all your stuff out of your
That's how my
house."
stepmom and my dad used to camp. They would literally bring the coffee pot, the TV, the fucking gaming system. I'm like, this isn't camping.
Right. Like, when you're camping, you go out and you use your imagination. In the wild, you look at the trees, you enjoy life. Like, you say fuck the Wi-Fi, and, like,
Oh no, they weren't missing fucking
No.
NASCAR Sundays.
So I was like, oh yeah, I am totally going to let the chicken. And so one of my friends who actually was from the city, she didn't like camping. She liked camping, but she didn't like camping to an extent. And she's like, she was one of the people who, if went camping, she brought her whole bed. She had to have a mattress.
Like I am. I like to be outdoors, but I'm not
Right.
outdoorsy.
So she would bring a twin mattress, which, okay, I can understand that, because, like, if you have back problems, okay, whatever. But, like, she would bring, like, her game system. She'd make sure she had all that other stuff. She goes, honestly, I am the person who you guys are saying that you would do this to. And she's like, I think I would be pissed in the beginning, but at the end, I think I would laugh. And she's like, I think I would get a little bit more joy out of, my camping trip. And I said, okay, so you're not disagreeing that I could do this. And she goes, no, by all means, I think it would be hilarious. So then her dad pops up, because we were all on the phone. Her dad pops up and he goes, okay, so I'm going to let you know. I am the type of person who is going to sit here and, I'll watch my game system and I'll do this and I'll do that. And he goes, but, while y'all chasing the chicken, chasing the rooster, whatever, he's like, I'm gonna sit there and drink my coffee while sitting down watching the race cars while you all try to catch this little chicken thingamajiggy. And I was like, yeah, I already knew you were gonna be the person to watch this. Miss ma'am.
When I first got my little lavender bird that I have, she was younger than all the rest of the chickens, and she came from another farm. And she didn't come to my chicken call like my other ladies would, or let me pick her up. For me to get her into the coop at night, I used to have to literally chase that chicken around the yard with a fucking net, bro. You want to see the fun? I guarantee for like a solid 6 months, my neighbors did nothing but laugh their ass off as I'm chasing a fucking chicken, trying to get it to go in its coop at night. Like, you dirty little bitch. I don't know how many times I was like, you're going to be fucking fox food. I'm done with you.
Back when my grandpa was alive, he had chickens, and I went outside to go do something for him, like to take care of the chickens or whatnot. And in the process of trying to take care of the chickens, like, the freaking chicken come at me and scared the living hell out of me. So I freaking went to go put my foot up because the chicken started coming at me. So I put my foot up and accidentally kicked the chicken. Accidentally. I did not purposely kick the freaking chicken. And all of a sudden I walk inside and he's like, why are you kicking my chickens? I'm like, I didn't kick your chicken. He's like, I watched you kick my chicken. I'm like, I did not kick your chicken.
Listen, I have purposely booted a fucking rooster before. People can be mad all they want.
I was like, I put my foot up in defense, and the chicken ran into my foot. So that's on the freaking chicken's fault. And he said something, and I was like, all right, whatever.
And that tells me somebody ain't ever been chased by a rooster with fucking 2-inch spurs before. Because if you've ever been nailed by a fucking rooster with spurs, you're gonna crank that bitch across a fucking yard. Promise you. And it's not gonna harm it. That motherfucker's gonna come back 10 times more mad.
I had to go get the eggs one day out of the coop.
Oof.
And I had to take them inside, and I had to wash them. And so I'm over here, and, I'm rinsing them off and wiping them down. Well, I dropped a freaking egg in the sink. Wasted an egg. So then I'm doing it with another egg. Drop that egg. I waste that egg. My grandfather goes, the next egg you drop, you are eating raw. Like, you're going to crack it open, and you're going to eat it. Well,
Bitch, you dropped
go
an egg.
figure. I dropped another freaking egg, and he's like, now you got to eat it. So I ate it. I mean, my grandpa told me to. I had to do it. Like, what grandpa says, you do. Like, you do. He was that type of person. So I did it. My mom goes, I can't believe you just did that. And my dad goes, what do you expect? She eats cat food and dog food. And my grandpa looks at me and he goes, wait, what?
You're like, I'm just a feral possum. It's fine.
I mean, there is a video of me on my mom's Facebook literally eating cat food. Because I had a cat. And so I had this cat. And it was my first animal. And I told my mom that the cat's not allowed to eat it unless if I try it. If I like it, then my cat likes it. Okay, I was not smart. Okay, back then I was not smart. This baby, this creature was my baby. Okay, and so I told my mom I was just fucking around. And so I ate the cat food, and my mom goes, "Did you seriously just eat the cat food?" And I was like, "Yeah. I mean, if I like it, then my cat likes it, right?" And my mom goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, reminding you, for a good portion of being a child, I did eat cat food and dog food. Mainly dog food. Because my dad wouldn't allow us to eat breakfast, or he wouldn't wake up to get breakfast, and we weren't allowed to just go make us breakfast. So, yes, for a good portion there, I used to sneak dog food and eat dog food when I was really hungry. I mean, it was a survival skill. So, I mean, dog food really does not taste that bad. There is one treat that I used to have, that my dog used to have. It was like this popcorn stuff. It was, oh my gosh. It was freaking amazing. And I can't find it.
I bought my dogs these chocolate chip cookies, like doggy chocolate chip cookies one time. And it's by like the Bark Bakery or some shit like that. And this was not long ago, mind you. This was like maybe 2 years ago. And I left my sister to watch my dogs while me and my son went out of town racing. And I come home to give my dog Good Girl cookies. And I was like, why are all of these gone? Like, there's no way all of these cookies should have been gone. I call my sister. I'm like, what did you do with those chocolate chip cookies? Like, I can't find them. Like, the dog treats. And she goes, the what? She fucking did. She was like, I thought you just had some weird, like, healthy fucking cookies up in your cabinet. I was like, bitch, those are for my dogs. She was like, well, they're good. I was like, how high were you? My God.
That's funny.
So I could tell you, because I text my mom and I asked them, or both my parents, I asked them if they heard from my two brothers. Well, with how much shit's going on in this world, and there's protests going on, supposedly they're not allowed to have communications outside of any protection facility that they're at right now.
Yeah.
So if anybody doesn't find me or hear from me in maybe like in a month or so, y'all know what happened to me, okay?
Well, I don't know what happened to you.
I was going to say, I'm going to need you to elaborate.
Yeah, so do I. Like, did you come up missing? Like,
No, because if my brothers won't talk to me, I'm gonna go find them, and then I'll just try to get away into the Navy base without anybody seeing me.
yeah, that's I mean,
Well, that's not gonna
give you
happen, homeboy.
props.
But
I give you props and credit for having faith in you that you could do that, but
this ain't no Rainbow Six fucking video game, buddy.
this isn't
Hey,
a
you knew I
niche.
was. Damn.
I
Way
mean,
to go to call me out on my shit, Linda.
I believe you could do anything that you put your mind to, but I mean, and I'm
Just
proud that you
saying.
guys. Listen, dude. Listen.
Usually, if they can't have communications, it's for their own safety, and when they are able to, they typically do.
Yeah, like right now, it's just what they have to do. I mean, it's not that they don't want to talk to you,
And it's not
but
even
like,
probably so much that they don't want them talking to their families. It is quite literally for safety purposes of them. And Navy isn't usually typically put directly into that zoning. And if they're on base or say if they're out in sea doing training, they won't be able to. Like my
especially
friend's
if they
daughter,
have them training for something like everybody keeps saying something bad is about to happen. They probably have them training on a whole new level, and they don't want them telling like,
well, and
because
they
when
can't
you
bring their phones to coordinates either. They're not supposed to anyways.
right.
It doesn't stop some of them, but they're not supposed to. And if they're just now in training or coming like doing their first initial trainings, like my friend's daughter, she is in the Navy. She wasn't allowed to speak or hear from her for the first 30 days that she was in training. She got one phone call. She got to talk to her mom, and then she wasn't allowed to speak to her again until graduation day. She did graduation. She got to see her for a weekend. She is now back on base, and she has no contact with her mom right now. So it's really, really normal for them to go a month, 2 months at a time without being able to make any phone calls. And that's to mentally prepare them to be away from their families.
But
And
I
it's
mean,
mentally to prepare you guys from being away from them if
Yup.
anything terrible happens.
I mean,
A lot of it's for protection, trust.
like I said, because Miss Linda here had to call me out on my shit, even though that she already kind of already figured out what I was up to.
Yeah, this ain't no Rainbow Six mission, my friend.
Well, listen, it's not that we're calling out on you on your crap. It's just we're trying to prevent you from like, doing something or
Well, and
saying
that's just a
something
reality
stupid.
thing, you know?
Well, technically, I can't anyway because they're down in South Carolina, so technically I can't.
Well, see, but in the same exact breath, bro, you gotta realize that like you do have a lot of people who are watching, even from the outsides, and they hear you say that. Some people could take it as say it like a threat in a way, and like you're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff started. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you be okay, trust. So will they.
But I am kind of happy that I got on this app and there's not as much drama as I thought there would be from last night.
No, but I did call Allie out because she wanted to put my name in her mouth.
Oh, you're gonna start drama, trust.
No, well, that happened last night when she tried to come out of my box. I told Allie, I see you, the one that put my name in your mouth, and then she took off like a little scary,
Let him.
whiny little
I don't.
pants.
I don't know why you don't let him talk about you. Like, let him talk about you.
Yeah, who cares? Just let them. That's half of their fun because they know if they say your name, it
Do you know
gives
how many
fucking views
people?
and things. Don't give it to them, buddy.
Do you know how many people talk about me on a daily basis? Like, I honestly like. Okay, so at first when somebody was calling me names and stuff like that, and this person was putting me down and just degrading me from the person who I am, like it did hurt. But then I was like, you know what? You know what they're doing? They're talking about me. Like I am so, I mean so much in these people's lives that even if it's bad, they're talking about me. You want to know what I can do because I have to repaint my walls anyways? Pick a color, trust.
Blue,
Blue. Okay, there's only blue, pink, gray, and white.
blue.
Okay. Okay. Alright. So. Okay. Alright. Hold up a second.
But the fact that somebody yesterday morning wanted to call my brothers out that they took an oath to defend this country from foreign and domestic, which is true, yes. But saying that they're following my or the fucking president's lead, they're not. They don't really give a fuck for the president.
Oops. I'm like watching off of the phone and completely messing this up.
Hey, I'm famous.
There you go. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay, pick a color, Lindy.
Red, pink, whatever that
What's
color is.
pink?
Pink.
She's like red.
Whatever the other one is.
There you go. You made it to a wall.
Buzz. So he walks up to the vehicle. Now they're saying that the Fed shot her in
Marissa
self-defense.
Queen. Marissa, pick a color. Other than white. Oh, well, hold on. Let's see if white even works. Nope. Pick a color. You got blue, gray, or pink. Blue, gray, or pink. Oh yes, we'll do gray. She's like, we're just gonna do gray so that way everybody else has like, yeah.
What's up, Bill's wife? I haven't seen you in a hot second.
Oh my gosh. I spelled your name so wrong.
Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm staying home.
Okay. Anybody else in the comment section want to say something and you can be added to the wall of
The wall of
fun?
humans.
Ooh, you know what? I wonder if I can write your names on this one. Hold on.
That's your new stuff. Why would you do that?
Because it's, oh man, I can't do it on that wall. Because this wall has to be redone. This one's getting painted. But I think I might have a TikTok wall. Like,
Well, make sure when you paint things, though, that whatever you're trying to paint over that will actually cover that, my girl, because I've done some sketchy
cover
shit.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, it wipes off. I mean,
Oh, okay, good. You probably just magic eraser that shit right off.
unbreakable. Which marker? You got blue, gray, or pink. I have a feeling you're gonna pick gray. Oh, you
You know,
might pick blue. I don't know. You might pick
it's kind of sad that my dad is all for ice. It's very sad that he won't even let me have my own opinion.
That's many families right now, trust.
Okay, who's next? Hold up. We're gonna do something only so that I know like when
House
I'm
of
writing
Love
it.
and Memphis 7 was pinned to
You're
a
welcome.
car charged 50 yards. Ha!
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, who else wants to be added to the list of the list of names? Go once.
Oh, did you know that they this morning at like 4:30 in the morning in Memphis that they burned the American flag?
I'm pretty sure if I did a video on like putting people's names on the wall, I'm pretty sure that people would want their name like.
People love that shit. Have you seen the dude that like writes names on cars and stuff?
Yeah.
People just like to be a part of group projects, really.
So I'm thinking of, okay, so I'm going to show you a couple here real fast. So I'm going to redo it because, so, I gotta find
And if you want to
more.
talk about buying houses and their things still being in it and it being super fucking strange. So when I bought this little lake trailer, right? When we came in to look, the dude who had lived in here died on the front porch. Slipped, fell, died. Didn't know this man, nothing. We go to do the closing for this house, and I find out that my husband knows the dude who lives here's ex-wife. I go to a friend's house, meet this other chick. It's the dude's daughter. She's my hairstylist now, by the way. So when I came to look at this house, when we did our walkthrough, all of this man's items were still in this home. Couch, hats, all sorts of stuff, right? And I have these little hooks by my front door, and there was 3 hats hanging on the wall, like service hats. And I was like, that's crazy that the family hasn't taken none of this shit out, right? So when we went and did the thing and I talked to my buddy Jade, who is his daughter, I said, did you guys ever get the hats out of that house? I said, because when I moved back in, the hats were gone. So I assumed you guys took your dad's hats. And she said, hold on, wait. My dad's hats? I said, the 3 that were hanging next to the door. She said, I have had those since the day after he died. And I said, what? No, those fucking hats are hanging on the wall and I have photo proof of this. And I showed her and she was like, how the fuck? Because I literally have photos of me and my siblings taking the hats and things out of that house. Still to this day, I can smell her dad's grease and coffee. She owned those hats. There was no reason for me to ever see those hats. They weren't in this house technically. Fucking wild. Very small world.
Trust, you're going live at 8:30, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but I need to get myself back under control because I'm
Just weird
too
paranormal, by the way.
what?
I said, I just figured I would throw in my own weird paranormal that happened at my house. When we lived in Rockford, we used to have a little girl that lived in the basement and she fucked with my son religiously. We had somebody who moved in with us and literally had that little girl above his face. My husband's brother went downstairs to go grab something out of the bar that we had down there and he come hauling back up the stairs and he was like, what the fuck? That house was super haunted. It was like over 100 years old. That one probably had the most activity I've ever seen in a house next to my sister's house.
I think next week, I'm gonna go eat my salad that I have. Because I'm hungry and I don't have any other food. All I have is salad and raviolis.
I love cold raviolis.
Oh, so do I. But, I think
Or
next
cold
week I'm gonna
spaghetti for
do.
breakfast. The best.
I think next week I'm gonna do a demolition derby video on my house. Hoping that the landlord brings us a freaking dumpster. You know, I hate that they put so much salad in these salads and not enough freaking
Like the
meat.
topping good stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. So at 8:30, it will be only about paranormal. Okay, only paranormal. No
That's a
politics.
ripoff.
No drama. No fighting. If y'all can't fucking
How much
leave
salad is
politics
this?
out of it at 8:30,
Damn,
then
they really did
go.
scam your salad.
This is $4.
Oh, well, that's a little better, but still, damn.
Like,
That's a little better.
but like, still, man.
Just one of these times for a paranormal, you should like do a tour up in Traverse City at the insane asylum or something.
Oh, I plan to.
That would be fucking dope.
The old
So
Salem Asylum.
okay. So I'm gonna put myself back in the big box because my life.
I was waiting for you to do that.
Anyway, so the upper floor. So you have where the gift shop is when you first enter. So when you first enter, all the way down are the gift shops, and then you have the second floor, which are with all the fucking.
I have somebody who can get you into the underground tunnels.
That would be dope.
She goes in there all the time.
That would be fucking dope.
I'll have to get a hold of her and see. She's always trying to get me to go, and I'm like, I don't know.
Anyway, the second floor
Sorry.
is said to be haunted by a lady in white. Well, the lady in white was brutally murdered by the doctor.
Oh, I've heard a lot of crazy shit about that place. Lots of crazy shit. Cadillac's main cemetery up by the hill, I guess they were starting ghost tours too.
Mm-hmm.
Whose phone is vibrating?
Oh, not
Mine.
mine. So my shit is always on silent.
So, well, I gotta look that back up because I forgot what I was even fucking talking about.
The lady in the window, in that she was brutally murdered by the doctor.
Yeah. So she had epilepsy, and this hospital didn't open until like 1845,
Okay.
and then was shut down in the 1900s.
Yeah, there's a
building in
lot of
Traverse
history
City?
with that place. There's a couple spooky state hospitals in Michigan.
Oh, look who decided to show his fucking face on my platform.
Hmm.
Welcome in, you dipshit.
Well, okay.
PM Star 20?
That's the only one I
No.
see is the CMF star.
No. Not talking about.
Oh, we were so confused.
Damn it! He left. He was like one of my best buddies from school. Do you remember Alan Walkins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was just on here. Now he left. Fucking dipshit.
I like how you say best buddies, but y'all constantly fought every single day.
That's true. We
Listen,
did.
I'm told that's how boys make friends, is that they beat each other up and then they become friends.
Which is funny because for a female and a male, if a male is mean to you, then that means they like you. But two men fighting with each other, it means they're just.
Oh my god. My thing got a restriction for harassment and bullying.
How?
That's why do we all say
You're
the
all
things we say?
for the person that fucking reported me. Go fuck yourself. I'm no longer being nice. For the people that want to keep reporting my account and getting my account fucking reported.
It's not
The
actually a
relationship
human,
get.
unfortunately.
TikTok has been going after people who they know get enough people, enough viewers, And that's what I'm meaning. Like, I honestly, like, when I was getting mass reported there for a while, I I wasn't even doing anything. I mean, I got for adult nudity, and I had a full shirt on. So, like, the accusations that were being made were, like, false accusations. I have a feeling that something is about to happen.
Well, and that's how
And,
you can usually tell that it's the TikTok bots themselves, especially when they're instantaneous. And when you try to appeal it, it's an instantaneous fuck you on your appeal. That's the system itself, not a human.
especially when I got adult nudity and I was just like this.
So, anyway, explore the rich history of the former Traverse City State Hospital. The Northern Michigan Asylum and the village are essential to the history of the Traverse City. We offer an area of tours that given enriching something can one of the Michigan's most important historic sites from Dr. Munson, which I was just talking about him 2 nights ago.
Dr. Munson?
Yeah. Dr. Munson's beauty is therapy theory on patients' care to former use of the structures on the property, and our tours are designed to both elate and entertain tour offering, including daytime, evening photograph, and private tours. All tours include a walk through the amazing 1885 brick stream tunnels to view our current tour schedule, which I don't even know where that's at. So that's not the one that I need. Ew. Nope, not that one.
I'm waiting for my husband to wake up and look at those names on the wall and be like, really?
I only if I had a second phone. Only if I had a fucking second phone, I would be able to actually be on my TikTok live and be
Just
able to
get you a
call the.
cheap tablet, Just.
Yeah, I'll have to, because again, I would like to start using my phone to make phone calls to these haunted locations and try to schedule a interview with some people. Oh, that's why it's not
Sign up
popping
for a
up.
free government phone.
Why would I want a government phone when the government's going to fucking shit?
Because you're going ghost hunting. And nobody liked the government, so you'll get something.
Listen, the ghosts are probably on our side.
Mm-hmm.
Only if I could get Trump into a asylum. Like
Watch what you say on that level, friend.
I know, right?
Listen, we all got a little phone FBI agent, motherfucker. You better watch yourself. I have named mine Tom, you know, like MSN Messenger's first version of you get a human friend. I named mine Tom.
Well, all I'm just gonna say for the people that don't like me because I have my own opinion about Trump and about this fucking government, then for the people that don't like me because of my opinion, kindly go fuck yourself.
I just thought stuff was supposed to be lowered and money was supposed to get back to where it used to be.
And you mean no wars?
Right.
Oh, Caleb's down on the bottom going, psst.
Yeah. You and him need to have a conversation, Mr. Man.
Yeah, he texted me about it. I'm not gonna respond until I can get myself back under control.
Okay, well, you need to tell him that, because I don't want to play third
Well,
party. It ain't nobody's stuff.
Well, he just heard me say it. Okay, carrying on. I wasn't saying anything rude about you, Caleb. I was just saying for the people that don't like me, because I have my opinion about the government and how I feel about Trump. And
No,
so,
I think, Bubba, I think he's just telling you, hey, hold on a minute. I'm a Trump supporter, but I don't agree with some stuff. I don't think he meant, like, you're attacking him. I think he's trying to get you to realize that, like, he's in here for, like, good
He
reason.
don't have a problem with you over it, is what I'm reading on that.
No.
oh, I know that he doesn't have a problem with me on that. But I'm just saying for the person that fucking told me that my brothers took an oath to defend this country from foreign and domestic, which I already fucking knew, and then said that
And the
they
people
were
earlier saying
protecting
you were
Trump.
embarrassing yourself.
Yeah. But this, even on
Caleb, we
the
don't need to know this, homie.
even on that, I am being recorded because I'm echoing.
Echo,
Bravo,
echo.
people. Bravo. Keep reporting my shit, dumb fucks.
I really hope they enjoy me eating my white salad.
Yeah, the white cum salad.
Ew.
So I was hungry until you said that. Now I don't want to finish my salad. Because, like,
Oh, eat your salad. I was playing.
how can I? Because now every time I take a bite, that's all I think of. And, like, ugh.
So this is the person that I was actually talking about. So his legit name is Dr. James Decker Munson.
Caleb, I'm trying to eat. You know, I really want to know how people, like, deal with dead bodies all day and then can turn around and eat food.
Right, right. So Dr. James Decker Munson was the first superintendent serving from 1885 to 1924. Under Dr. Munson's leadership, the institution became the city's largest employer. Dr. Munson believed in beauty therapy and work therapy uh, with people with have epilepsy. Patients at the hospital were treated with kindness and were all cared for. Restricted, such as straitjackets, were forbidden. Fresh flowers that were grown by patients in the hospital's greenhouse were abandoned in patients. After Dr. Munson retired, the James Decker Munson Hospital was eliminated in 1926. On the grounds to honor him, the hospital was operated by the state into the 1950s. A portrait Dr. Munson hangs inside the main lobby of what is now the Munson Medical Center.
Caleb, are you still on here? Hi, just me. Oh, I wish this was, like, warmer in here.
The the hospital was fully self-centered by providing the opportunities for patients to learn a trade, a false sense of worth, farming, future, construction, fruit canning, and other trades offered jobs for patients. The purchase of some dairy cows, the farm was started in 1885. It grew to include chickens, pig, meat, cows, many vegetables, gardens, and the following. Decades in the early 1910s to 1930s, Coletta Walker was a world champion mountain cow that lived on the farm. When she died, she was buried on the farm. Her grave is at the southern end of the hospital property.
Did I just hear you properly that there's a cow grave at the
Yep.
south end of the property?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Near the Historic Barns Park is her gravesite. So now we move on to the mental health industry changing. In the 20s to 30s, the hospital started moving from the beauty is therapy Phenoms by the 40s invention treatment, including institution shock, and this is where the insulepsy comes into play. The therapy were becoming standard part of the patient's treatment by the late 40s. More than 30,000 electric shocks treatments had been given by the hospital. With the more invasion in the violent treatment came a more combative patient population, while hanging houseplants and small tables were being destroyed. The worlds of economy on the hospital walls were painted over with layers of lead paint. Also, now this is where the hospital's clothes came into play. Also in the 50s were changes in laws and mental health facilities. In the institutions started declining. The farm closed in the 50s. Most the buildings were demolished in the 70s in 1963. Building's 50s main 1885 center wing was deemed a fire hazard, and new buildings were built in its place.
That's crazy, bro.
The property had split by then between Munson Hospital, Garfield Township, and others remaining buildings stood vacant. For a decade, there was a lot of debate during the time of the best plans for reuse of the hospital grounds. The state transferred the property to the Grand Traverse Community Redevelopment Corporation in 1993. The building with less historic value were demolished. Many ideas for the redevelopment something were proposed, but nothing was ever acted on until 2000. So they built the minor venue group secure an agreement to renovate the property. They brought the property from 1 million, but over 60 million into restructuring the property. So why did everybody go silent?
I'm still here. I'm just doing something.
Oh, okay. Hi, T Twin.
I really wish I had a coffee maker, bro, because coffee sounds really good right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I almost ordered a coffee machine last night on Amazon, but then I was like, oh, I can get it. Like, it'll come here today, right?
Yeah,
Right? Yeah,
well,
no. Then I realized I don't have no coffee. So, like, what's the point of getting a coffee machine if I don't have the money to get coffee?
no, well, sadly, I can't go anywhere because they're doing that whole fucking, what do you want to call it? Which, I still don't understand why they're doing the whole protest here in Cadillac. Our town is small.
I gotta do a lot of research today because it's Saturday and it's my big day off of work. So I gotta try to find some I gotta find some stuff like
Alright, well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna get off here for a little bit.
alright. Bye.
Alright, bye.
Like
Alright, well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna get off here for a little bit. Alright, well, you have fun with that.